What up? It's JT. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel where I show you two things: how to live a happier and healthier life, two of the most important things regardless of who you are. Now today we're talking about contentment. Now let me ask you this. Do you find yourself comparing yourself to others all the time? Do you find yourself so wrapped up in what other people are doing that you forget what you have? Right? The number one tip to living a healthy life is to get rid of comparisons. And by doing this, you can get rid of it by being more content. Now, before we even get into the video, I want you to listen closely on this one thing. If you get nothing out of this video, I hope that you get this right. Contentment is not an action. It's a lifestyle. You do this multiple times to build a habit. And once you start building the habit, you start to do it unconsciously, much in the same way that you drive. When you first started driving, you were so conscious about everything, but now you drive unconsciously. And it's the same thing with contentment. So the number one key with contentment is to realize that you're not perfect. Fun fact, whatever you are best at, someone else will be way better at than you. Think about that. Whatever you're so great at, you think you're the top of the world at, someone will always be better than you. You have to realize with contentment comes from realizing that you are not perfect, that you are flawed, and that you are imperfect. And we are all imperfect. I am imperfect. For example, I am super bad at memorizing things. I literally in my wallet, I have a little tile that beeps because I lose my wallet every single day. And I kid you not, every single day. But I don't focus on that. Instead, I focus on things I'm good at, like creating content, creating music, doing audio, building people up, cooking. I focus on all these things because I know that I'm good at them. Now, in the same way, you should be focusing on what you're good at. And that's key number 2, is focusing on what you're good at. Oftentimes, we try to be a well-rounded individual, and we try to bring up our negatives while ignoring our positives. Instead, how about this? Instead of bringing up your negatives, why don't you bring up your positives? You will be so much more successful in life if you realize that you are not perfect, and if you start focusing on the positives, what you're good at, because what you're good at is what you're good at for a reason. If you're religious like me, then you know that what you're good at is a calling on your life. And if you keep putting effort into those callings, then you know that you will succeed. Now, at the key root of contentment is gratitude. People want what you have, and that's key number 3. People will always want what you have. I'll give you a perfect example. You wake up every morning, and you maybe go to your refrigerator or tap water, and you get a drink of water, right? You get the running water. Maybe you take a shower first thing in the morning and you have running water pour on you. There are people right here in the United States that don't even have access to running water. For example, Flint, Michigan. 4 years ago, Flint, Michigan made viral news because their water was literally poisonous. They can literally light their water on fire. Literally, you can type in Flint, Michigan, water on fire. And if you're old enough, you probably remember that. And see, they have no access to running water. In the morning, they have to pour water on their toothbrush to brush their teeth. They have to take a shower by pouring water over their heads. They can't go to the tap and get a water because they know it'll kill them. But we, as a society, don't practice gratefulness. We're not grateful for the running water because it's available to us every day. And that's what gratefulness is. It's recognizing things that you have every day that someone else may not. And if you have running water, you should be grateful for that. And there are tons of things you should be grateful for. I can list 3 right off the top of this bat. I'm grateful for this microphone that you can't see. I'm grateful for this iPhone. And more importantly, I'm grateful for a cat. And I have the ability to feed it and take care of it. Those are 3 things without me even trying. At the core root of it, contentment is not an action. It's a lifestyle. It's a habitual habit that you do over and over and over again in order to get a result. See, when you go to the gym after one day, you don't say that you're some buff bodybuilder, some buff supermodel. Instead, you say, I went to the gym. And then after you go for an extended period of time, then you start to see and say that, yeah, I'm pretty buff. I'm pretty built. I have a lot of muscle. And contentment's the same way. You don't practice gratitude once and write down things you're grateful for one time and you're contentment for the rest of your life. No. That's not how it happens. Instead, what happens is when you continuously write down things that you're grateful for, then you start to see contentment. And if there's one thing I want you to get out of this video, is that contentment's a lifestyle. It's not an action. And if you enjoyed the video, my name is JT. I really hope that you subscribe. And if I helped you live a happier, healthier life, please reach out to me because I love hearing how I'm able to impact you guys. It's JT, and I'm signing out. Peace.